David Pakman was recently asked a question regarding whether or not he supports the expansion of the House of Representatives. Now, his answer presupposes an underlying philosophy that I strongly disagree with. Take a look at this clip and then we'll talk about it.
Hey, David, do you believe that the number of seats in the House of Representatives should be expanded? This came up on a recent YouTube live stream that I did. And my answer is basically yes, I do. Right now, each House seat represents about 750,000 people. And there have been 435 seats in the House of Representatives dating all the way back to the late 20s, I believe 1929. And obviously, the population of the United States has grown hugely. I think it's almost 3 times bigger today than it was back in 1929, maybe even more. I'm now just going by rough numbers. But the point is, each congressional district used to include way fewer people than it does today.
So understand that that answer presupposes an underlying philosophy that David Pakman believes in, and that's this, that our democracy should be a representative democracy. So if you ask me, should the U.S. House of Representatives be expanded? My answer would be no. I think we should eliminate the House of Representatives and the Senate. I know a lot of you guys might see that as like really dangerous and crazy, but it's something that Kyle Klinsky has suggested and something that I suggest. I don't believe in a representative democracy. I believe in a direct democracy. Because think of it this way. Who's the best person to represent you? You. So why do we have a representative democracy? Well, there are a few reasons. One reason is because at the time, there wasn't very good communication between all of the colonies. And so you needed to have representatives that you would vote in to go to Congress and vote on your behalf, along with all the other constituents' behalf. And on top of that, there's this overarching belief from our founding fathers like Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin that believed, was it Benjamin Franklin? I think it was Benjamin. Maybe I'm wrong. That they believe that, we should be putting in smart people into the House of Representatives and the Senate. And in my view, I don't think that's a very good philosophy. I believe that today we can represent ourselves. And I think that if you have mob rule, if you have a direct democracy, that's a good thing. I think that we would make good decisions and good laws. I think, for example, we would instantly pass Medicare for all. It's majority vote, over 70%. We would pass universal background checks. All of these things would be passed in a heartbeat. No questions asked. You don't need to buy out anyone because you would have to buy out everyone. And in my view, okay, you want to buy me out along with every other American? You're going to be spending hundreds of millions of dollars and it might not work, right? So in my view, I think it completely eliminates corruption. I think the best person to represent yourself is yourself. And so I don't like David Pakman's answer because it shows his underlying philosophy about how our democracy should be. And so David Pakman clearly believes in a representative democracy. So again, if you ask me, should the House of Representatives be expanded? The answer is no. We should eliminate the House. We should eliminate the Senate because we can represent ourselves, especially with the technology that we have today. There's so many opportunities that we can have, guys. So that's my view. I want to hear you guys' comments below what you think about whether or not you agree with David Pakman or me.